Welcome everybody. Today we're just going to do a little odds and end project. Um, I pulled out, I stuck this in a drawer and forgot about it, but it's just a little bitty piece that I worked on. It's got batting in the middle, it's substantial, and I thought, okay, what can I do with this? I'm going to make a little book. You know, sometimes we just need to stop and breathe in between bigger projects. And little books seem to be the thing to do, doesn't it? A little art journaling, you know, a little of this, a little of that. But these little soft books are so much fun to make. And so I thought, what can I do with that? Then I found this piece of linen that was cut like that, and I thought, okay, I can use that somehow. Let's see how. Then I thought, okay, let's make it's bigger than this one, but if we wrap it around, we can make it work. It was just the right width. Okay, so I found that one, but then I thought, okay, if I turn that like that, that'd be great. I don't think I want that quite that wide. Let's back it up just a little. Okay, maybe more like that. Okay. Oh, I'm having a hard time picking up stuff today. Sometimes the arthritis in my hands cause my hands to swell. And I know they look kind of dry, but I don't like to put cream on them when I know I'm going to be working with fabric, because the oils just, you know, they never saturate all the way into your skin, and then they come off on your projects, and I don't want that. So sorry, it just looks a little dry, but it's okay. Okay, now that's better. I like that. And you know what? That gives me a good substantial little spine here. That'll work. But I got this. So I thought what I will do is I will just take that, and I've got another piece that's not exactly the same size, but it'll work. I'm just going to fit it on there like that, and kind of catch that batting underneath, because I am going to sew it down. Okay. How will that work? Well, that'll make a cute little book, wouldn't it? Especially when we get something in it and we get it sewed. I think I will like that. All right, we got to do a little stitching here. Let's find something pretty to stitch with. Do I have a pretty blue? It's kind of a greenish blue. Definitely not blue. That too dark. Okay, we're gonna have to go looking maybe for something. Let's look at this one. That's kind of a pretty blue. I think I got one's a little greener. That's more it, isn't it? We'll go with that one. It's just a little bit on there. We don't need a whole lot, so let's try that one. Okay. I need 2 strands, so we're going to pull. There's 2 strands wrapped on here. I don't know how long it is, but we'll try it out. Oh, long enough to work with. Okay, here we go. Get this one threaded up. Are you like me? Do you have 100 different ideas swimming around in your head all the time? That noise is my husband. He's foraging in the kitchen for something. Probably be in here in a minute. Just ask me where it's at. But here we go. All right. Let's see if we can. Let's just get, first of all, let's just get this one sewn down. You know, that's like a seam right there. Let's just tuck him up there and make him work. Okay, come on. Fingers, we want you to work. Okay. Okay, there we go. That'll work. Now if we can just hold it under there while we get this stitched, that would be nice. We'll just do kind of a, you know, I think I'm going to go on this side because it's not very far down in there. We'll do like a kind of a long running stitch here. But again, I won't go all the way to the back to the other stitch. That way it looks like when I'm finished, it looks like a running stitch. I do like this long back stitch a lot of times because it's just a strong stitch. But it also looks nice from the top side. Okay. Can you see those stitches? I'm not going all the way back. I'm just spacing them and they look like a nice running stitch. And they're not all going to be perfectly even or anything like that, but then this is not the place to come for perfection because I don't know how to do that. I've never known how to do perfection, so and I'm so glad because I don't want to do it. It's too stressful. Okay. Get that just a little bit thick in there since I'm working over a seam, but the seam was already there. It was perfect to use. So as you can tell, this is a cut-up garment. I believe this was a linen dress that I found thrifting. And anytime you can find linen clothing in a thrift store, you grab it because linen is expensive if you try to just buy it. And you will never find some of the linens in a fabric store that you can find in a thrift shop. Patterns and colors and things like that. I don't often run across linen clothing, but when I do, I buy it. I don't think I've ever bought linen just off the boat. There's too many opportunities to thrift it. Okay. All right, there we go. Get right down here at the end and not a up on me. What is that about? Okay. I didn't want to let go, so let's go down in here and see what's wrong with it. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah. Come up here at the end and make a knot. You never know it wasn't one piece. Never, never, never. There you go. Grasses. Oh, I guess. I don't know what that is. Grasses. How cute is that? That's going to be so cute. All right, let's go out here and do this one now. Let's get some more thread. Thread up, thread up. Oh, there's another 2-piece it's tied on there from some project I had leftover thread. Okay, let's try that one. And, whoa. Hold on just a minute, and I'm going to be right back. Okay. I was washing clothes. I didn't want my washing machine to drive you guys nuts. But I had to get all my robes washed. I do wear them over my clothes during this winter just to stay warm because I'm just cold-natured, I guess. Whoops, didn't put a knot in that. Got quite a collection, but I have my favorites. Do you have your favorite robes? Or sweatpants or loungers or something that you use to keep warm in the winter? Sweaters, cardigans. My husband and I, neither one like a lot of heat because it makes it hard to breathe, and especially for him. And so we don't keep our house really, really warm. Between 68 and 71, something like that. It's not, I mean, it's comfortable, but it's not real warm. When you sit down, and when you're old and you sit down and you get still, you get cold. And so, constantly have something on to stay warm over my clothes. I made chicken and sausage gumbo the other day, and was able to invite my daughter and her husband over to eat, and just really enjoyed that, and she just has always loved my cooking and is so complimentary that Whenever I feed her, I always feel good when she leaves because she just seems to love everything I make. Isn't that nice? I've been fortunate that way. My husband's very complimentary also, and appreciative, and never fails to say thank you. And it just makes you want to work harder. And when people are nice like that, and it makes it all worthwhile. There's 2 ways to fix a meal. Any old way is one way. Any old way will get it on the table. But with love is the second way. And that's the one that reaches the heart. So when you cook, make it with heart. Now, occasionally, I have to say I get it on the table any old way. I'm in a hurry, or I'm sick, or I don't feel good, or something. But the majority of the time, it's made with love. I'm going to take a second row out here on this. I hope I have enough thread. Yeah, I should have. Take a second row down this. I just like the way that looks already, don't you? And these 2 colors, while they're not coordinated, they certainly play pretty together, this blue and this brown. Got a little bee on the front of it, and there's vegetation on this, so that works well. The bee has some vegetation. Get on there. Shorten it down. I have just some domestic fabric that I'm just going to cut for the inside. I'm going to decorate. I'm not going to make it a big fat book or anything. I think I'm just going to make 4 pages, which is actually 1 signature. But I'm going to pad them with some batting, make them a little more substantial, so that I can, use it for a little needle book. I think that'll be nice. Okay, I'm at the end of my thread, and I'm at the end of the row, so that worked out good. Okay, we'll just go through to the other side here. Come on, don't come out. Okay, that's good. Stay there. Wonderful. All right. Now, do you talk to yourself as much as I talk to myself? I think that's why I'm successful at meandering through these videos, is because I've always talked to myself when I work. But let me tell you, it's a lot more fun to talk to you than me. Don't do that. Come off there. Little bitty piece like that, and it can get hung up. All right, let's make a little knot. Okay. That's not going to come off easily. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not covering that up. Just some stitches on the back side. The fabric's pretty. I think I like it like it is. Isn't that cute? I love it already. All right. Let's see. Now we're going to have to get some 6 strands off this time and split it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right, got it. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stitch this so that I catch that batting inside, and also, you know, attach these 2 pieces so they become just one. And I will work on that, and I will come back and we'll work on this some more together.